I'm going to show you 5 low-ticket digital products to sell online that you can realistically create and sell this week. The last one is the most powerful because it can turn a simple product into a real digital product business instead of just one quick sale. So if you've been thinking you need a huge audience, a fancy website, or months to get started, I want to show you why that's not true. If we haven't met yet, I'm Kimberly Latona. I'm a mom of 3 young boys. I have a master's in business, and I've spent the last 15 plus years coaching entrepreneurs and building businesses. Over the past several years, I've helped women create digital products that fit their actual lives, not some unrealistic online business fantasy where you have endless time and energy. And one of the smartest places to start is with a simple low ticket product because low ticket products are easier to create, explain, launch, validate, and sell. That is why they work so well for digital products for beginners, especially if your goal is to make money with digital products, build online income, and eventually learn how to make passive income with digital products. So before I get into the 5 product ideas, let me just say this. Low ticket does not mean low value. It means lower resistance for the buyer, faster proof for you, and a simpler path to momentum. That is a huge difference. Okay. And if you want to know how to sell digital products online for free, this is one of the smartest ways to start testing demand without overcomplicating the whole process. So let me give you a real example. One of my students in the Digital Freedom Collective was a complete beginner, no online business experience, no digital marketing background, no warm audience, no complicated tech knowledge. She started a brand new Instagram account with 0 followers. She used her own personal experience and knowledge, plus the help of Claude AI, to create a digital product in less than a week. Okay, she started with one simple $7 product, then added a $47 upsell, and launched both without overthinking or trying to make them perfect. Okay, in her first month, she made over $3,500. And in her second month, which was just last month, May, she made $7,200. And what I love about this example is that she did not post on every platform, make a giant course, spend months inside Canva, or wait until everything was perfect. She chose one platform, Instagram, one simple low ticket product to start with. She used AI to organize her experience faster, and she launched. Okay, that is exactly why this works. It is such a clear example of how to create and sell digital products, even if you're brand new and trying to figure out how to make money selling digital products in a realistic way that's sustainable. So if you want help choosing the right product and building the simple funnel behind it, download my free Digital Freedom Business Blueprint below. Okay, so the first low ticket product that I would sell this week is a $7 checklist or mini guide. Okay, this is one of the easiest ways to get started because it's quick to create, easy to explain, low risk for the buyer, and fast to validate. This works best when it solves one small specific problem. Okay, so for example, a meal planning checklist, or a digital product launch checklist, or a healthy snack plan and recipe list for busy moms, or a specific checklist that has to do with your specific niche. This is exactly what my student did with her $7 checklist. It was simple, it was specific, it was useful, and it was an easy yes for the buyer. Okay, that is why products like this work so well. They're not trying to do everything. You're not trying to solve everyone's problems and every single problem that they have. Okay, you're helping someone get one small win. And that's also why these kinds of resources are some of the best digital products to sell online when you're just getting started. Okay, product number 2, the $17 workshop or recorded masterclass. So the second low ticket digital product that I would recommend is a $17 product, maybe a workshop or a recorded masterclass. This is such a strong starting point because people love learning from someone who can help them solve a problem quickly. Okay, they love to see your face. A PDF guide is great, but if you are providing a workshop or a masterclass, there's so much value in that because the beauty is you can record it once and sell it over and over again. Okay, so even if you decide to do a live masterclass, you just record it and then you can sell it as a recording later, right? So a great low ticket workshop could include, for example, a 30 to 60-minute training and a worksheet or a simple action plan. Okay, so a few examples, how to do weekly meal prep for families with picky eaters, how boutique owners can organize inventory without over ordering. Okay, maybe how to start selling low ticket digital products with free tools. And these work well because it gives more depth than just a checklist or a PDF, but it's still much easier to create than a full course. And this is one of the best high demand digital products models if you want to build fast, validate your ideas, and start generating online income without a giant production process. Okay, product number 3, The $27 template pack. Okay, so the third product I love is a $27 template pack. So I want to be clear here, not generic templates, okay? Not just ones that you go on Canva and you're selling people what Canva is already offering, okay? Specific templates for a specific type of person or problem. That's what makes them sell. Okay, so maybe Canva content templates for social media marketing managers, or email templates for health coaches, or meal planning templates for women 40 plus with insulin resistance, or launch templates for first-time digital product sellers. Okay, the more clearly the templates save time or reduce confusion, the better that they perform. So that's one of the reasons template packs can be a great digital products to sell online for beginners, because they're practical, they save time, and they often feel like an easy yes. Okay, you're saving people time and energy by providing something that is partially done for them. Okay, the next product, the fourth product is one of my favorites. The 37 or 47 full guide or protocol with a clear result. This is where you take this smaller, low ticket entry product and go deeper. And this is exactly what Janet did with her $47 insulin resistance protocol. Okay. It was a more complete, more structured, and more transformational than her $7 checklist, but still only 30 pages and simple enough to create quickly with the help of AI and launch without overcomplicating it. Okay. That's important because a lot of people think that a product has to be huge to be worth $37 or $47. It doesn't. It just has to solve a painful problem, be specific, have a clear outcome, and feel useful enough to justify the price. Okay. So, and this is one of the reason protocols or systems or full guides do so well. They promise a clear path, and people love a clear path. This is also a great example of how to create and sell digital products that feel valuable without creating something massive. Okay, the fifth low ticket product I would absolutely recommend is a niche toolkit planner or done for you resource bundle. So this is powerful because it can become the bridge between a low ticket product and a full digital product business. So for some examples, a hormone support recipe bundle plus a system tracker and food log, or a digital product business starter kit for beginners, or a content planning system for elementary school teachers, or a yearly schedule planner for wedding photographers, or a small business operations toolkit with standard operating procedures. Okay, this works especially well because it feels tangible and practical. Okay, it often combines multiple assets into one useful offer. That's what like a bundle becomes, right? It's just like you're offering multiple things that are helpful. So, and it can also lead naturally into a higher ticket course or a coaching offer or a membership. And that's why I think this one is really powerful because it's not just a product. It can actually become the front end of your whole online business because it creates a ladder, not just a one-time sale. So I want to come back to Janet for a second because her story really proves the point. Okay, she followed what I call the 6 1s: one offer path, one target audience, one problem solved, one platform, one strategy, and one mentor. Okay, and this is what I teach my students in the Digital Freedom Collective and why they create momentum and digital income so quickly. Okay. She did not jump to 5 different platforms, make 10 offers, create a giant product suite, and or spend months trying to perfect every detail. She started simple, she launched fast, she used AI to accelerate what she already knew. She got feedback, and then she updated the products after getting real customer questions and feedback. Okay, that is such a smart way to build, and that is what we teach in the Digital Freedom Collective. So perfection is not what creates momentum, okay? Implementation does. And this is also why digital products with AI can be so useful because not because AI replaces your voice, but because it helps you move so much faster with what you already know. So, low ticket products are powerful because they help you do 3 things fast. One, get proof. Okay, you get proof of what that people want the topic, they want the solution. Okay. Number 2, you get feedback. You learn what questions people still have. And 3, you build a ladder. You can lead someone from a $7 checklist or a $7 mini guide to $47 to a bigger product ecosystem later. Okay, and that is one reason I think low ticket is such a strong entry point, especially for women who want to build a simple digital product business without burning out or getting overwhelmed or getting stuck. Okay, it's a very easy entry point, and it's one of the best ways to sell digital products online if you're trying to start small and smart. It's also a strong path for digital product businesses for beginners, especially if your goal is to make money with digital products in a way that's scalable. And honestly, this is exactly why Digital Freedom Collective exists. Okay, because inside Digital Freedom Collective, I help you pick the right digital product, validate it, build a simple funnel, and turn it into long-term recurring revenue. Not just a random one-off sale, a real system. And that's the difference between I made a few sales online once, and I'm building a real digital product business that is sustainable and scalable and can lead to full-time income. And yes, that system can be simple. I prefer a lean setup where System.io handles everything, including the funnel, landing pages, emails, checkout, and delivery without a lot of complexity or a lot of cost. Okay, with System.io, you can start for free. And even the most advanced unlimited everything package is still less than $100 a month, which you can't say for Kajabi or all of the other systems out there that require you to piece things together and pay for a bunch of different platforms. I love System.io as an all-in-one solution. So anyways, if you've been feeling like you need to build something massive before you can start making money online, I want you to let that go. Okay, you don't need to start big. You need to start intentionally and quickly. Okay, speed is on your side. Speed is definitely a huge asset to you. Okay, and low ticket products are one of the fastest ways to do that. So the 5 low ticket digital products I would recommend selling this week are a $7 checklist or mini guide, a $17 workshop or recorded masterclass, a $27 template pack, a $37 or $47 full guide or protocol, or a niche toolkit planner or a done for you resource bundle. That is more than enough to get started. Okay. And all 5 can be used to build a real digital product business and sustainable online income over time. So if you want help choosing the right low ticket product and building the simple funnel behind it, don't forget to download my free Digital Freedom Business Blueprint below. And now that you know 5 low ticket products you can sell this week, the next question is, how would you get your first 100 email subscribers and actually sell to them? And that is exactly what I break down in my next video. So watch that one next, because when you pair these 2 videos together, you'll know both what to sell and how to build the audience to buy. See you in the next video.